I need to take a deep breath here and relax a little bit. This is without a doubt the toughest part of the season. You go 19-0 and pressure's on you, and the kids just responded tremendously. Tremendous pitching performance, key hitting from the players all through the lineup for the entire tournament. Somebody came up big, through the entire tournament, got the big hit. Livia was making big pitches the entire tournament. I'm really pleased with the way that we stay within the moment. We didn't get outside of ourselves. We let the game come to us. We swung at great pitches, and different players, which is the character of this team. Different players came up in the big spots and delivered the big hits. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm exhausted.
Open up for questions. Becca, can you talk about that gigantic home run? You ever hit one that far?
In practice, and usually foul. They usually don't go fair in practice. Let's be real. I don't know. It was just gone. It was a great feeling.
Do you think it was important after George made a little bit of noise in the first at bat to come right back real quickly?
Oh, definitely. I think it was more important for Liv because she needs a cushion sometimes, and we all just wanted to help her out, and we did what we did.
Olivia, was it a bit of a sigh of relief getting those 3 runs after allowing the first one?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my teammates come up to me right after we got out of that inning, and she's like, "Don't worry, we'll get your back." And I said, "I'm not worried." I had the utmost confidence in my team that we were going to come back with those runs right away and score them.
What was it about the hitting today that different from the last couple of games?
You want to go?
All right, fine. We were much more composed today. We were disciplined. We weren't outside of ourselves. We weren't swinging at balls. We were swinging at pretty good pitches, which is very key for us to do in order for us to win.
Coach, for you, I know you said you were happy after yesterday's game. She was hitting the ball. How happy are you today to see you be able to go out and put it on?
I think that I'm going to get all that.
Now you know why we're so loose all year long. Great team chemistry, as you just noticed here. Yeah. Sometimes we get to a point during the season where we give the team too much information. We give them too much of a game plan. We give them too much to think about. And the last 3 days, all we've really talked about, in fact, it was the last 2 days, all we've really talked about is just getting a good pitch and squaring it up. And that was what we needed to do. And they swung at great pitches. They hit a lot of loud outs at the same time as some of the bombs that they hit. But they really ran into a couple of great pitches, squared them up, and I think that was the keys. Sometimes we have a tendency to want to do too much for our teammates, and too much for for Hofstra, and we really stayed focused today and stayed within the game plan, and we just kept it real simple. And sometimes it's the old KISS philosophy that works the best. Just keep it real simple.
Olivia, how contagious was hitting, for you to see what your teammates did, and then you come up and do kind of top that?
I mean, as a team, our team can hit 1 through 9, like a lot of these teams at this level. So, if one person doesn't get a hit, we know the person right behind him is going to pick him up. But, once Rachel started us off with the single today, Becca just capitalized on it and hit a 2-run home run, and we just kept it going the whole game through.
How determined were you to end it in that last inning?
I just went up there in the batter's box thinking just get a good pitch and put a good swing on it, and fortunately it was a home run. So, yes, that put us in an 8-run lead, which did end the game. So I stepped out on the mound and just shut them down.
Olivia, what's it mean to you guys after last year to win this year so resoundingly for the season?
Yeah, it's just, words can't describe the feeling. You know, we're so excited to get the crown back this year, and having a perfect conference stretch, it was just a perfect way to end the season for CAA play. So it was just really nice and a very rewarding feeling for all the work we put in this season.
All this year, coach has been saying, the team's been saying, we're thinking about last year. Really not thinking about last year at all?
No, you can't. You have to live in the moment, and that's exactly what we did as an entire team this year. Just every game, we had to be there for that game. We can't look ahead. We can't look at what happened in our past, and we just play for the moment.
How much part of the fun pride do you guys take in extending the streak of championships during the season/tournament? It goes back to probably before some of you guys were even born at this point. What's it mean to you guys to maintain that?
It really is. It's just everything to us to just for our seniors to be able to put the banner up there on the wall and for us to help them out. It's just a great feeling and a great accomplishment when we get the job done.
Olivia, going back to that first inning, you never ever give up a run. So when you do, does it feel even to you a little strange?
Let me.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm going to answer that because she would never say this, but we were about 5 minutes off of our routine early on. They couldn't get the water started to water the field, so we were off of our routine, believe it or not, by 5 minutes. And that 5 minutes really took a lot of her readiness from her rhythm and her timing that she takes from the bullpen right to the mound. And she would never make any excuses, and I'm not making excuses for her, certainly, but athletes were constantly in a routine, and it's to the minute. And we were out of our routine for about 5 minutes, and you could see that she was just a tad off because she never walks anybody, and the first batter walked. And 80% of the time, that leadoff walk is going to score. So I'll pass it over to her now, but, you know, basically I will just tell you that 5 minutes, okay, with the way that we run things here, you know, probably had a lot to do with it.
I'm just going to say that, you know, from that first inning, I didn't feel myself, and once we did eventually get out of that inning, I knew right from that moment that I had to step it up because I did not want to put my team in jeopardy of losing this game. So I knew I had to step it up. I had utmost confidence in my team that we were going to score runs. I just had to make sure that I kept them to no more runs the entire game.
How does it feel when you then get all those runs to work with?
You know, it's a great feeling, but you can't, as a pitcher, you can't step out on the mound and be complacent with your lead. You have to treat it as if it's a 0-0 game every single time you step out there.
Krista, could you talk about how, you know, with all the great games that Olivia has pitched, and sometimes it's so hard to get runs because you face the competition you're facing now, you know, this was not that she relaxed at all today, but just, you know, giving her that boost with some runs for a change.
Oh yeah, for all of our pitchers on our team, it's we want to give them that cushion so they can be relaxed. And you know, we hate letting ourselves down, but more importantly, we hate letting our pitchers down because they are doing a lot of work, and it's not fair for us to make an error for them or, you know, to throw in a bat away. That's why it's really important for us to really bear down, buckle down, and get hits for all of our pitchers who pitch. So it's nice giving them that cushion. You know, 9, that's not too bad. So she was really relaxed.
The other question is, does it seem very long ago, even though it was just a couple of months, where you guys had that tough start, and, you know, here you are today as champions and going to the tournament?
It seems like more than a year ago, like 10 years ago. That's totally over and done with, forgotten about. We're a whole different team right now.